Can I get the lights on, please? I'm Amelia Dimoldenberg, long name, and this is Interviewing 101. I'm going to teach you how to be the greatest interviewer of all time. Well, second greatest, because I'm still around, obviously. Okay, number one, stalk your guest. So when I say stalk your guest, I don't mean like actually stalk them, like, getting, the police involved. I mean, do your research. Did you used to sing at weddings?
Bitch, how you know that?
I know. You gotta be prepared. You gotta know everything about this person.
I hear you love chicken nuggets.
Yes.
Yes.
Who told you that?
Oh, I know. I've got my sources.
And actually, saying that, I have gone to shows, like gone to gigs and concerts specifically to try and speak to a certain person to try and get them to do an interview. So you could say that was kind of stalking in a way. Yeah, I've held up a sign at a gig once that said "date me," and it was like an arrow to me. Didn't work. Harry Styles, if you're watching, I'm still trying to get a date. So for the class, I'm going to show you an excellent example of when I was once a stalker. I got you vegan chicken nuggets and chips for your lunch.
I heard.
Because I'm not available on the menu yet.
Damn, I was really hoping that it could be you.
So as we've just seen, Billie Eilish is a vegan, which isn't my usual type because obviously I love chicken nuggets, but that's okay. We can always get them vegan nuggets and they can always have fries. But yeah, I needed to do my research to find out that she was a vegan, so I didn't scare her with the real chicken. And remember, it's not stalking, it's research. So now let's move on to step 2, food. I know that a lot of people don't like eating on a first date, but I do. Eating while talking is a great way to make things more conversational. I think that it creates like an easy atmosphere that is very familiar, whether it's eating or driving or walking. There's so many different things you could choose that isn't so formal. And so that's why I think that it's so great for interviewing, because I feel like you get people maybe when they're a bit more loose. It's almost like when you have the food there, they forget that it's an interview. They think they're just out for lunch, when actually they're not. It's very serious business. So are there any questions in the classroom? Woo! Wow. Who has been your favorite guest when you've been eating? You know what? Hate to break it to you, but I don't have a favorite guest. I have numerous favorites. I mean, Cher, icon, the legend, Jack Harlow, Louis Theroux, Daniel Kaluuya, SZA, Billie Eilish. God, there's Elmo. There's just so many to choose from, and I can't choose one. I mean, I love all of my exes equally. Any other questions? What? Wow. Where is your favorite chicken shop in London? Maybe I'm gonna have to say Morley's. I just really love the aesthetic. It's just the red and the white. I just think it just always is so gorgeous in there. The lighting, strip lighting, we love it. And really, really nice chicken nuggets. Okay, we are done with questions. Let's move on to step 3. Make your guest comfortable. It's very important. I kind of pride myself on this. I feel like it's just something I've always had from when I was younger. I've been able to make friends with people quite easily, or been able to talk to people that I don't know and create some kind of bond or chemistry with them from the get-go. And I feel like that's a skill that I've just used in my job and has made me good at it. So you're not into bald men?
Mr. Clean? No, sir, I'm good.
My mum always used to say that when I was in the playground, I would just go up to all the kids, no matter what age they were, and be like, hey, do you want to be friends? And that's kind of what I do when I'm on the red carpet or when I'm interviewing people. I just act like I'm already friends with the person, and I feel like that's a way to make someone feel really comfortable.
There's an electric chemistry between us.
Yeah, there is. We go way back.
We do. Last year.
With a nervous celebrity, then I normally act really weird. And if I'm weird or quirky, woo-doo-doo, or do a little dance or something, then they're like, okay, whoa, she's weird. I don't feel nervous anymore because I was worried that I was being weird, but now she's even weirder than me. So I think that's how I kind of like settle people. And again, I just think it's just acting like they're your friend already, like you've known them for ages. I've never really been starstruck by celebrities, and I feel like that's really helped me in this job because yeah, I just meet them and I just think, well, we're all the same. Maybe I'm just got a massive ego and I just think I'm the same as every A-lister, but yeah, it's helped me. You know, also I think telling someone to not be nervous helps. Stop being nervous. Shake them, you know? Step out of it. Sometimes I say that to people. Right, and that takes it to my next step. Let it be awkward. Wait, maybe, sorry. Let it be awkward. Is that how you spell awkward? I really should know that. It's like my number one word. Awkward.
Well, look who it is. This is awkward,
is.
actually.
Me, awkward?
Yeah,
no
awkward.
way.
Okay, the reason why you gotta let it be awkward is because awkwardness is a part of life, right? And I feel like everyone is awkward in their own way or goes through life and has awkward moments, and our first reaction is to be like, oh God, let's try and remove that, or like let's pretend that didn't happen, or I'm so embarrassed about that. But actually that's real, and I think like I've just decided to keep those moments in what I do, and I think that's why people connect with them, because it feels relatable in some way, or it feels like true to life, or it's funny. Like awkward things can be really funny. I also would say that I'm an incredibly awkward person. I have been throughout my whole life, and so this is just an example of me being myself, and that's what I would say to anyone watching, is that the key to being great at anything is to be yourself. That's why I let it be awkward, and I think maybe you should too. I'll show you a good example of this. It's me and Florence Pugh. Nope.
In that Open Homies group chat.
Didn't know there was one.
What? The Open Homies?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Florence, I hope you have a great evening.
I like that interaction. She loved it. I mean, maybe the Open Homies group chat is not very fun, you know? Maybe they're just sending really, really boring memes. So really it's probably good she's not in it. Moving on to our next step. Always make friends. God, my handwriting is just getting worse and worse as this goes on. We'll get subtitles for that. So always make friends is very important, because you're probably going to see these people more than once on numerous red carpets, numerous different interviews. So you want them to have a good impression of you. You want them to kind of want to talk to you again. It would be good.
My girl!
My God, it's so good to see you.
Good to see you! I'm ready for another chicken shop date.
Just make sure there's a friendly atmosphere going on. But at the same time, you don't want to be too friendly, because at the end of the day, we are journalists here and we have a job to do. But to do that, they have to want to talk to you. So don't be mean, don't be a meanie, be nice.
I've missed you.
I have too. I've missed you.
You have to make this feel like you're just chatting with a friend. Like that is what I always try and do. And to be fair, it is a skill in itself. Not everyone can do it. But I have faith in you guys. Just believe you can be friends with anyone and it will happen. Now, moving on to our final step. Do we have enough space on the whiteboard? We will find out. Flirt. You gotta flirt. Yeah.
My heart's beating really fast right now.
Oh, I think that's just because you're next to me. Do I look alright?
You look amazing.
Thank you. Chill out. Stop flirting with me, please.
Flirting, to me, is the best way to interview someone, because you're able to catch the person off guard. They're like flustered, they're like, oh my God, what is going on? Then they start saying things they probably never would have said before. You're creating a fun atmosphere. Like, people like watching other people flirt. Like, it's an interesting exchange, you know? There's a buzz, there's a chemistry there. Like, that's interesting to watch, you know? That's entertaining. So I think flirting is 100% a surefire way to get a great interview, and it served me very well. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to flirt because I'm trying to find the love of my life, and that's not happened yet. But I do feel like it's on the way. It's coming for me.
We must stop meeting like this.
I only ever want to see you.
What?
That's not the end of the sentence. That's not the end of the sentence. I only ever want to see you in these kinds of situations.
What about other kind of situations?
Not interested, not interested.
Okay, this is actually a bad example because I wasn't actually trying to flirt, but this is the thing that happens, you know? I don't even try and it just happens just without me knowing. So that was an example of letting it be awkward while also flirting. You can layer these steps, you know, it's not just like one after the other, it's just like put them all in the blender and go, and then like you become the greatest interviewer of all time. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for coming to my lesson. I've always wanted to be a teacher. I don't really think I don't know, have we done a good job? We'll find out. And class is now dismissed, so go on home, everyone. You're probably all at home, aren't you, anyway, watching this. Go to the other room. Go to the bathroom. Get a snack. Close your laptop. Goodbye.